Honestly, when I got the call, my first thought after hanging up was that, am I up to it? Will I be able to do a Marathi? I mean, I have done, of course, other languages, but Marathi never crossed my mind. And I said, I should at least go and hear it out, because it's Bhansali Productions and Shabina and the hit jodi of Mithwa, Swapna and Swapnil both. So the first thought was, give it a shot. You can always say no if you don't want to do it, or if you feel that it's not of your comfort. And the first day I went to meet them, and she gave me a very Swapna, who's the director, gave me a basic gist of the film, and I liked it. It was interesting, and I said if I could dabble Telugu, which is far more tougher, Marathi should be a cakewalk that way. And again, because of the setup, the character, the script had not been done in this setup before. I think everything in every aspect, it was very exciting to do something that I've not done before earlier at all. And then I remember, so after the first meeting, I left, and Swapna Tai told me quite later, she said that after you left, we thought we've got a Janvi. So I think that was an amazing compliment, that she saw me being the part that she had visualized. So I think there are so many factors involved to saying yes to the film. There was no reason not to say yes. I've realized one thing, that every regional cinema has a different kind of acting setup as well. So when you go to Telugu, which I've done Don Sinu in Telugu, Telugu is a very loud, boisterous. So whether it's action or emotion, everything is very animated. Over the top. Kannada is somewhere in between. Punjabi is again a little more animated, between animation and real. Marathi is extremely real. Very rooted, very grounded. In terms of preparation, I think I had to do a lot of emotional preparation more than physical preparation for it, because new language, new people, new culture. I do understand Marathi, but to speak, because it's not my spoken language, it's not my mother tongue. So of course there was a little hitch and underconfidence in terms of whether I can pull it off or not. There was a lot of emotional prep, because I don't relate to the character in real life. I mean, Janvi is nothing like who I am as Anjana at all. So I guess that took a lot of effort to dive into something that I am not at all, because her character, she's very complicated, indecisive, sensitive, and yet very strong. So there was a lot of fluctuation in her emotions every now and then, which I personally don't deal with it in my personal life. So I think that's what really needed to be worked on, and also to, I think, control the bubbliness that I have as Anjana. Janvi didn't require that at all. There is a certain kind of stability in her. There's a certain kind of teraf that we say in calmness. She will just not jump off like that or get excited too easily. So those things needed to be worked out a lot. But otherwise I think it was pretty easy, because the team has been amazing. I had great support from Swapnil. Yeah, we did a lot of workshops. We I think 2 weeks every single day, the entire cast would sit down and read the entire script every single day. So it also was very important, because it's a mystery, love story with a murder mystery. It needed a lot of great camaraderie between the actors. And we are some 11-12 characters in the film, which are important characters. And so just to get that hang of that, how each relationship is with each other, it was very important to gel on a certain level. So I think those workshops helped us break the ice in terms of at least language for me, people for me, and also to get a little more easy with the diction and pronunciation of the language. So yes. Honestly, the first time I met him, I was like, oh my god, he's known as like Shah Rukh Khan of Marathi cinema. He must have a lot of attitude and big name in Marathi cinema. I said, I don't know how it's going to be. So, but he was actually really cool, humble. And I think the first or the second day only of the reading, we'd broken the ice. And it became very easy. And especially, it becomes very easy for an outsider when the person who's in the inside helps you break that ice. and I think they all made a lot of effort. In terms of what I learned, I think you learn a lot from every actor you work with, whether it's a character actor or an actor, or because there's a lot of give and take that happens between people when you are performing. And I think what I learned from him was this amazing quality of being a very giving actor. For him, his performance is not just about his performance, it's about in totality how the scene will be. So whether to mold the scene, is this line useful to say it, or is it stretching the scene too much to take that out. So I think in every aspect he helped me a lot to perform better, because he was a better giver as an actor. Honestly, I'm not nervous at all. I think I'm pretty confident that the film is going to do really well. So no nervous energy, just anxious to know people's reaction, because I think this kind of thriller love story genre has not been tapped in Marathi cinema on that scale. So I think, and then the combination of course of Sanjay Bhansali and Shabina and Swapna and Swapnil. So I think just the reaction is what I'm really curious at. But in terms of the dynamics of commercials, not scared at all. You know, of course, when you work, it's not just the critical acclaim that you work for. Commercial success is equally important, because a lot of people have put in their effort and money. And it's very important. If films do well, only then more films will be made. So whether it is from a business perspective or whether it is from an emotional perspective for the film to do well, I think in every way you do, the expectations will always be there. Yes, Serat has raised the bar to a phenomenal level, and wow to them. And I really hope and pray that people lap up to the film. I mean, the curiosity has been good. We have been welcomed very well in terms of the trade when we released the promo and the songs. And a lot of feedback that we have got is that it doesn't look like a Marathi film, it looks like a Bollywood film. So if you actually mute the dialogue, you feel they are, they're doing, the canvas has become bigger, of course, thanks to Bhansali sir for doing that. But expectations, yes, of course, are high, and we just hope that we at least land up to a certain mark.
For more awesome news and newer content every week, please subscribe to our channel below and like and share our videos. No gossip, no hearsay, just facts and exclusive fun content throughout the week. Catch all that and more only on Super Cinema's YouTube channel.